everyone, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Tony Dunst. You're going to be seeing a lot more of him not only on WorldPokerTour.com but on FSN this January. He's the newest member of the WPT team.
Yes.
My new coworker.
It's true.
An analyst.
I haven't had coworkers in years.
Really?
You're one of my first coworkers in like 8 years.
I'm pretty laid back.
Okay, cool.
I'm a good coworker. So you're the analyst for the Raw Deal. You beat out hundreds of people.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Cheers. It's great to be here and an awesome opportunity as far as I can tell.
Yeah. And you're playing in this tournament, which is very exciting.
Well, I plan on playing all the tournaments that I travel to for the WPT, and as well as playing on a number of other circuit events.
Okay. That's tough. You're going to be critiquing the people that you're playing with at every single tournament.
Fingers crossed, critiquing myself one of these days.
Oh, that would be very
I was hoping
cool.
when I was a kid and I was watching the show, I was hoping that I would get on the WPT one day, and I wound up doing that, just not in the capacity I figured. So I want to try and pull it off one day the real way and make the final table, and then see myself play and be like, he's terrible.
No. So, let's see. I was there during the audition process back at the bike. I know that you weren't there.
I was not there.
You were unable to make it. And I saw other people's versions of what they would bring to the role. But what does Tony Dunst have in store for us?
Well, as far as my experience and credentials leading up to this, I've been posting on 2+2 as a moderator for years now. I've been traveling the circuit and playing in events. I wrote a number of articles that have been on Pocket Fives, Poker News, 2+2, and a couple of magazines. I work for a training site, Poker Savvy Plus, where I've been making videos since early 2008, and I'm surrounded by a household of excellent poker talent, which will hopefully keep me pretty contemporary with what's going on the strategy side of things.
So you're kind of qualified, I guess we could say.
I am slightly qualified for this position, and I am not qualified for many positions.
Are you going to be harsh? I mean, are you going to be
I'm just
a total jerk?
No, I'm just going to be honest. Like, I'm really not like a harsh, stern, mean guy. I mean, if you say what you think and it's unedited and it's uncensored, you will occasionally, stir up controversy, whether you intend to or not, and irregardless as to whether you phrase things quite politely. But I'm not just going to go out of my way to be loud and obnoxious. I don't think that would
Just to
add
do
anything.
it.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. I think what's more important is providing solid content and just generally being fun and entertaining about it.
And add something to the WPT that we've really never had before.
Yes, to my knowledge, this is the first time that an online player has wound up, joining the broadcasting side of things within our industry. So it'll be the first time that people get to see what our thought process is in tournament poker on television.
I know you play a lot online.
I do.
Would you say that you're kind of going to serve as the ambassador between the WPT and the online world of poker?
Well, I certainly hope so, Kim. I've been pretty established on 2+2 and Pocket Fives, and as I said, this is the first time that an online player has been on the broadcast, and I'll be able to bring a lot more language and vernacular that appeals to them than they would normally get out of Mike and Vince, who have been on the broadcasting side of things for so long and don't necessarily play a ton of online poker. Plus, I just have relationships with a ton of the guys over the years, having traveled together, so hopefully it really makes them want to tune in.
And the game has really changed.
It really is. It evolves so quickly. To be honest, I spent some time away from it in 2009, and I felt like it evolved past me in that period.
Really? Wow. Really quickly, I just want to talk about your attire for a second.
Sure.
Because I noticed that you're always very smart and very well dressed.
Do like to do it up a bit.
Yes, and it looks really nice, but
Thank you.
Is it kind of just like, I gotta put that darn tie on again?
No, never. For a long time I didn't like the ties, and then I saw guys wearing ties, and I thought, oh man, that really completes an outfit, and it's almost kind of lazy to not make the little details, to not pay attention to the finer details of an outfit if you're going to take some pride in the way you dress yourself. Lots of guys in poker just don't care. That's their preference. Knock yourselves out. But for me, clothes are a hobby of mine and a passion, and I think something that a lot of people that I have something in common would notice as well. So I try and pay as much attention to detail as possible, and I enjoy all of it.
Well, it really works out here at Bellagio because you can play poker,
yes,
and then you can head to the club right after and look really good.
Precisely, except after this I'm going to head to my gym and then straight to bed. Yeah.
Well, that's
I
another
live
good
the wildest
option.
lifestyle, Kim. I'm out of control.
We're
I'm going to be
crazy.
so hungover tomorrow.
That's what happens
Yeah.
when you join the
Yep.
WPT.
Mhm.
You turn into a total nerd.
All right, great. Oh, wow, there goes my life.
Well, here we love Twitter. We're Twitter folk.
Yes.
So
I am
and
recent
you're
to
on
Twitter.
now.
Recent
so
to Twitter.
Tell your fans, tell everyone who's tuning in
I
how
am
they can get in touch with you.
I am Bond_18 on Twitter because apparently somebody took my traditional screen name. So you can track me there, and once I get into the habit of it, I'm going to start updating chip counts during play and just putting little thoughts and pieces up there. Today I tweeted that I iced Lucky Chew. So I tweeted. Okay, I don't
gotta
even
get
right.
the vernacular.
I apologize. I forgot that when you do Twitter, you just have to think, how can I butcher the English language the most thoroughly, and then that's the word that you say.
Right. And how many characters, Jeff?
140.
140 characters. You got to use the twos, the U's.
How limiting! I feel like Twitter's cheap.
No.
Give us more characters, Twitter.
It's like I didn't even
Cheap
need to
asses.
go. I didn't even need to go to USC. I could have just finished with high school and then
Gotten your degree in
right,
Twitter?
because it doesn't really matter.
Right, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
anymore. We
Which
get to
makes-
all make up our own relevancy.
It makes life easy though.
What Twitter does.
Well, writing to and you and just simplifying it all.
This is true.
But then having to tweet all the time does
Yes.
not make life easy.
No. So, but hopefully people want to know what I'm eating or something.
And thinking.
Okay.
And I look forward to your thoughts.
No worries. Thank you, Kim.
Really good talking to you.
You too. Thanks for having
Good
me.
luck out there.
Cheers.